Good morning, GC.
It's Thursday, April 11th. I'm Haley McCoy.
And I'm Lorelai Williams.
Let's get into it.
Kentucky lawmakers are approving the City of Mayfield's application for $25.5 million in state funding. This money will go towards rebuilding government buildings that were destroyed in the December 2021 tornado. Mayfield Mayor Kathy Onan posted to Facebook saying the funding will be used to rebuild City Hall, the Mayfield Police Department, and a new fire station. City Hall and the police department will be built where the old ones once stood. Breaking news, just a few minutes ago, one of the top prospects for UK's next basketball coach turned the job down. We're talking about Scott Drew.
Drew is the current coach for men's basketball at Baylor. The Lexington Herald leader is reporting Drew declined the position less than an hour ago. Drew was one of the several people speculated to be interested in the job. Other coaches are UK coach Rick Pinto, former UK assistant and current Chicago Bull head coach Billy Donovan, and current UConn head coach Dan Hurley. We'll update you as soon as the story develops. An advocacy group is urging the federal government to remove Lunchables from the National Free and Reduced Price Schools Lunch Program. This comes after an analyst showed high amounts of sodium and heavy metals in them. The director of the Consumer Report says the meals aren't safe for kids. A spokesperson for Kraft, the company behind Lunchables, says that they stand by their product and they meet all safety requirements.
Did you like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? If so, there's another one on the way. Universal Pictures teased that FNAF 2 is in early development during several announcements at CinemaCon in Las Vegas. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie is based on the popular video game series. The movie was a success, making nearly $300 million at the box office worldwide. Speaking of movies, here's what's in theaters this weekend. A dystopian future America, a team of military-embedded journalists race against time to reach Washington before a rebel faction takes over the White House. Civil War is rated R. Also in theaters is Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, Monkey Man, Kung Fu Panda 4, The First Omen, and Dune Part 2.
In school news, prom is coming up and today is the last day to submit nominees for Prom King and Queen. You can do that through the form on Schoology. You need to get those submissions in as soon as possible. Nominations will close at the end of the day. Also, get your tickets for prom if you haven't already.
We Read Week continues today. It's an event that celebrates reading by providing students with free books and time to read in class. Reading is super important for expanding your vocabulary and critical thinking skills. Miss Mason wants you to know that your students can come during SOAR to get another book or during their lunches.
Seniors, Strictly Business interviews are coming up. Make sure you have your resume ready and dress professionally.
Schedule should have been shared with you already. You need to talk to Miss Mills if you have any questions about this process. Strictly Business is a requirement to graduate. Also, after your interview, don't forget to come down to our studio. You can record a shout out for the 2024 senior video. These shout outs need to be no more than a minute long. You can share a favorite memory, shout out your friends and family, or say something funny. All these clips will be put into the senior video that will be available after graduation. Eagles for Christ wants you to know about a regional worship service happening this weekend. It's on Saturday from 7 to 9 here in the Independence Bank Performing Arts Center. See Mr. Kendall or someone in Eagles for Christ if you need more information.
Lunch for today is General Tso's chicken. There will also be Hunan chicken burgers, bento boxes, and more. Sides for today are veggie cups, crinkle fries, side salad, and fruit. Also, Club Group 4 is going to meet tomorrow during SOAR. That's Leo Club, Educators Rising, Eagles for Christ, JAG, Prom Committee, and Help Desk. Club sponsors need to take attendance as soon as possible.
Now to Lucas with the weather.
Good morning, GC. Man, guys, it's raining cats and dogs out there. That's all for weather.
Hey GC, it's DB with sports. Barring rain today, there's a softball game at home versus McCracken County, varsity and JV. JV starts at 6. There's a baseball game at home versus McCracken County. JV starts at 4:30. Tennis home versus McCracken County. Tomorrow, there's a baseball game at home versus Mount Vernon at 5:30. Softball at Marshall is Slugfest. Saturday there's a softball game at Marshall, that's Slugfest. Baseball at home versus Lebanon at 8:30 a.m. versus Warren East at 12:30 a.m. and then there's track at Mayfield. There's also a bass fishing tournament at the Kentucky Dam. That's all for sports. Back to you guys with the desk.
That's all for today's news.
We'll see you back here tomorrow.